So my emotions have been all over the place, from gratitude to excitement to uncertainty to frustration to everything. But I have been vlogging because I feel like it's important for me to just document these changes and just everything that I've been going through this journey. So I'm excited for the little baby. Yeah. We're in week 4 of my pregnancy, and I've been telling a lot of people, or people have just been asking me like how far along I am without even like asking me if I'm pregnant. So Jeremy says that it's bad luck, I guess, because it's so early and it's like a more of a high risk to lose the baby this early in the first trimester. But I'm excited and I'm happy about it, so I don't mind if people know. And then also, like, I just have this understanding that if anything happens and I lose the baby, then that's just what was meant to be. If I keep the baby, then that's what was meant to be. I'm not looking at any of it as bad luck. I feel like the worst thing is to stress or to worry, and to just be in positions where I'm saying yes to things that I don't want to say yes to. And I know it's just so many factors that come into play, especially this early. But if it's supposed to be, it's gonna be. That's how I feel. But I honestly think I'm gonna have twins because my belly is big right now. I dreamt of a lady having twins, and I've been meeting twins. I have been smoking Black and Milds, and I haven't smoked any in a couple of days now. It's really hard to stop smoking. Like, people think you can just stop. You can just stop. But nicotine is so addictive. Like, anything that ends in "ine," nicotine, caffeine, codeine, all of those are very, 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 very addictive. So even when I get like stressed out and things, like, I'm really just trying to do something different and to not go and smoke. So I'm not stressed out at all today, but I'm walking because I need to walk. I've been gaining a lot of weight. So far my belly is pretty big to be this early, honestly. It was getting bigger before I even became pregnant, so Jeremy thinks I'm like far along than what I think. But I know when everything happens. So I know my body. I know when I was ovulating, I know when we conceived, I know all of those things. So I feel like I pretty much know. Sometimes we have to just do what we have to do for ourselves, and then if other people want to be a part, then they can, but we can't wait around for other people. So let me show you my belly. So yeah, it's getting pretty big, but I'm gonna just keep walking. I'm actually gonna go to Walmart. I'm walking to Walmart right now. I'm gonna go to Walmart and get me some fruit, and then I'm gonna walk back to the lake and just sit at the lake and write.
Movement has always been my savior. And I think it's been this way even before this lifetime. Just knowing that I'm not just consistent of water, but I am water. It's okay to have emotions. It's okay to feel the depths and to be. Remembering the alligator spirit animal that I've seen so many times before my pregnancy. Remembering to breathe and to be, to feel my own current before allowing it to overflow all over the place. Movement has always been my savior, and I'm reminded to go back when it's time for me to remember.
Okay, so We're in week 5, and I'm like really emotional, extremely emotional. My thoughts are all over the place. My feelings are everywhere. So I just came to sit by the water and really just feel, give myself an opportunity to feel. I don't know if I want to even put words to how I feel. It's been really hard to do that lately, put words to how I feel. I always have to defend my feelings. So it's hard because I don't want to have to defend my feelings. I want to allow them to be, but I want to be in tune with myself enough to know how to communicate them, how to express them, so that, you know, even if I do have to defend, I know what I'm doing. I know how to properly portray. It's just so much. I'm so unsure about so many things. I don't know what I'm sure of. And that's the part that's so sad. I don't know what I'm sure of. And I guess that's okay. It means I have to just have a little more faith, a lot more faith and trust. But I don't know what I'm trusting in or having faith in. I'm asking for some sort of surety, to be sure of something, to be certain about something. Because everything is just black right now. And I guess there's so many possibilities and so much can happen from that. And I guess that's where the faith has to come in. It's just knowing that anything can happen at this point. And I have faith that I'll be able to see a bigger picture and feel joy in my heart out of this blank space of just not being sure of anything, not knowing how to feel. I feel how I feel, just not knowing how to portray my feelings without so much concern as to how people feel about them, because I care a lot about that. And I hold a lot in because of that. I do care. So, yeah, there's a lot that I'm unsure about. And I really don't even want to speak about the things that I'm unsure about. But I am sure that there is a baby growing inside of me. And I'm going to use this time to communicate with this baby. Talk to my baby. I think that's what I really need to do right now. Okay, so I had a conversation with my baby, and I realized what she would want me to do right now. And I just feel like it's a girl, so hopefully it's a girl. But I feel like she wants me to honor the power in my choices and the decisions that I have made. To find that why I made those decisions and where did that come from within my heart. Because things have been working out for me very well. There has been some unfortunate, circumstances, but I have been able to pull through and do things that I have dreamt of doing. And it's because of the decisions that I have made. So when I go back to why I made these decisions, it helps me to really, really hone in on my power and to recognize my power. And one of the decisions that I most recently made was to have a baby. I made that decision. I knew when I was ovulating, I knew that I wanted to have a baby. And as much as I'm so unsure about so many things, when I made that decision, I was sure that that's what I wanted. When I made a decision to be in a relationship with Jeremy, I was sure that that's what I wanted. So that certainty, even if it was just for a moment, came from a place in my heart that I have to go back to, and I have to feel that, and I have to allow that to continue to be my why. Because once I decide to give my power outside of me, give it away and blame and make an excuse of others wanting this or others feeling this way for my choices, then I'm giving my power away. Because I have made some very powerful choices that have put me in wonderful positions and places in my life. And for me to recognize that is the only way that I will trust that I can continue to make beautiful, powerful choices and decisions in my life. So I'm also choosing to heal my body. I'm choosing to put my body first and put myself first. And it's a choice that I have to do for me. I have to do it for me, and we know this, and we know why. And it's not anything that I have to defend or explain. I don't have to do that. I have to do that for myself out of love for myself. Because I love myself, and I love this baby. And I have to do that because I really, really want to have a healthy baby and a healthy delivery. And I want to be the radical change that I want to see. So that's what my baby will want. That's what I want. Is for me to recognize the power in my decisions and the power in my choices. And it feels so good to say.
Thank you for tuning in to my week 4 and week 5 pregnancy update. This pregnancy has been very emotional, but it has also been the most elevating for me. A lot of the work that I have been doing for years have come to a head with this pregnancy. It has honestly helped me reach a depth that is needed for where I'm going. So I give thanks. I give thanks. This is my week 4 and week 5 belly. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more updates.